So once you got a job, you are going to join in a software company. That software company is called Microsoft partner companies or software company like Accenture, TCS, Infosys, Hitachi, Godrej, Sonata. There are so many companies in the market. Once you join, you will be allocated to one project. That project is called client. Okay. Now, if you want to understand, because you are going to assist the business users in this company, that is your role. You are going to assist these people. So if you want to assist those people, then first you need to understand what exactly these people are doing. What is their tasks that you are learning now? Because these people will do for any business, what they will do, they will purchase and they will sell. They will purchase and they will sell this material. Okay, so purchasing the material, selling the material. And you are purchasing, so for that you need to pay money to the vendor. So if you want to understand about this, the people who is working in this company, okay, those people are called business users or end users or key users. Okay, business users or end users or key users. So if you want to understand what these people are doing, what exactly their task, if you want to understand, you need to imagine this is my company. You need to imagine, simple example, I started a new shop, mobiles, purchasing and selling. I'm purchasing mobiles and I'm selling mobiles. That is my business. For that, it will not be a complex. You can imagine like I'm purchasing mobiles and I'm selling mobiles. So one is purchasing. Purchasing mobiles means it is vendor invoice. Purchasing invoice means vendor invoice. And then because you purchase, you need to pay money to the vendor. If you want to pay money to the vendor, it is accounts payable module. You need to pay. And you are selling material to the customer and you are receiving money from the customer. So to understand all these things, simple 4 transactions we should know. Vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. 4 transactions you should know. Vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment. So if you want to do vendor invoice, how many ways means there are different ways you can do invoice. So if you want to do vendor invoice, it is invoice journal is there, purchase order invoice, pending vendor invoice, invoice register, invoice pool, and approval journal. All are different ways we can do invoice. But I have shown you only one process, invoice journal. I have explained you invoice journal yesterday. So you need to remember, if it is posting a purchase order invoice or payment, one is invoice, one is payment, customer invoice, customer receipt or customer payment. For this, you need to understand, if you want to become a finance consultant, you need to understand these 4 transactions, what is going to be debited and what is going to be credited. Okay, just give me a minute, please. Fine. So, these 4 transactions, what is going to be debited, what is going to be credited, you should know. If you learn, then commerce, so intermediate 2 years, degree 3 years BCom, intermediate CSE, degree 3 years BCom, and MBA 2 years, entire thing, this you are going to learn. Of course, there are many things. If you want to become a finance functional consultant, these 4 transactions if you learn, that is enough. These 4 transactions if you learn, this is enough. You will understand finance or commerce. Okay? Okay. Fine. So, at the time of vendor invoice, what happens? At the time of vendor invoice, what happens? We are receiving material. For that, I need to pay money. If I need to pay money means it is minus value. Because it is wow, I need to pay. In Telugu it is appu. Okay, for this vendor, I need to pay this money. So at the time of vendor invoice, vendor account will be created. Now, at the time of payment, you are paying cash or you are giving check. So, you are paying cash from your cash box or you are paying cash from bank. From the bank, you are going to pay money. So, there are 2 options. One is cash, one is bank. So, the cash or bank balance will be decreased if you are doing payment to the vendor. That's what here it is. Whenever you are doing invoice, vendor account credit. Whenever you are doing vendor payment, your bank balance or cash balance will be decreased credit. At the time of vendor invoice, it is credited. At the time of payment, vendor account debited. So it will become 0 value. Okay, it will become 0 value. So at the time of customer invoice, if you are doing customer invoice means you are arranging your stock, your inventory, your material to the customer. You are dispatching. So you need to collect money from the customer. That means your money is with customer. So customer account will be debited. Because it is your money with the customer. Now customer is paying money. That means you are receiving money. That is the reason accounts receivable. Receiving money from the customer. If you receive money, your cash balance or bank balance will be increased. So your cash balance or bank balance will be increased. So if you understand these 4 transactions, you understood commerce. It is not a complex. It's not a complex, easy. So at the time of vendor invoice, vendor account will be credited. At the time of vendor payment, cash balance or bank balance will be increased. At the time of customer invoice, your money is with the customer, so it is customer will be debited. At the time of customer receipt, you are receiving money from the customer in terms of cash or bank. So your cash balance or bank balance will be increased. At the time of invoice, first we need to pay money to the vendor, so vendor account payment. And if you are paying money, your cash balance or bank balance will be decreased. So it is a simple logic. It is not a complex. It is simple logic. If you understand these 4 transactions, what is going to be debited, what is going to be credited, you learn commerce. Okay. I will repeat the session once again and later. Once again, I know little bit boring for whoever is already know about this process, about what is debit, what is credit. If you know, little bit boring, but you please bear with me because some people they don't know about what is debit, what is credit. For them, I need to repeat the session. Fine. Now, let me show you vendor payment process. I'm showing you vendor payment process today. Yesterday I have shown, but today I am going to show you a little bit more insights. Vendor payment and customer payment. So now I am showing you first customer payment or customer receipt. Customer payment journal, let me show you. So I am closing this application. If you want to open, you need to open the browser. I need to click on the link, whatever you have received. Then the application will be opened. You can go to, for practicing purpose, Microsoft has provided so many legal entities. For you, it is better to use USMF. USMF is the company name. Okay, now we can go to accounts receivable, collapse all, payments, customer payment journal. I am taking duplicate browser. Okay, so click on new, select the journal name from the drop down. So how to configure, this is configuration. How to configure, you will understand after 1 month. How to create this journal name. Click on lines button. Okay, so date is coming from somewhere else. How to create fiscal calendar, I will explain you later. The voucher is number is coming from somewhere else. How it is coming, I will show you later. Now you are selecting the customer account. You are selecting the customer account. Any customer is fine. You can select any customer. Click tab. Now, if you are receiving money from the customer, your bank balance will be increased. Cash balance or bank balance will be increased. That means customer will be credited. So that's what here. Customer account will be credited. Bank will be debited. Okay. Bank or cash. If you want cash, yesterday I have shown you. I have shown you here. You need to select cash account. You can select cash account like this. And you can post. Now I don't want to do cash. I want to do bank. Means customer has given check to me. Customer has given check to me. Customer has given a check to me. Received bank check from one of the customer. And what I have to do? Okay. In India, it is the spelling is CHUTE. Means we are following UK language. So our check name is CHUTE. But in USA, they use the word CHUTE. They say they are using CHUTE for easy purpose. But in India, the spelling is this one. Okay. I am following USA terminology. we have received a check, bank check from the customer. Okay, then we need to update in the system. So before that, suppose I'm giving you an example explanation. I want to drink water. I want to drink water. Then I'm sitting in front of that. I'm sitting in a chair in front of my laptop, and I'm teaching to you. I'm speaking with my mouth, and you are listening with your ears, and it will be inserted in your mind. So I'm sitting in a chair, and I'm speaking with mouth, and you are listening with your ears, and it is inserted in your mind. Now I want to drink water. Then I need to stand up from my chair. I need to walk 20 feet, and I need to take a glass of water. I need to drink water means I need to take a glass. Once I took the glass, then I need to fill with water, and I need to drink that water, and I need to come back 20 feet once again, and I need to sit here in the chair, and I need to teach you once again. So I have explained if I want to drink water. Now I am expecting from you, suppose you have received a check from your friend. You have received a check from your friend. Now what you will do? Can anyone explain? You have received a check. You know that majority people, they know like how to go to bank and all this. Yes, please. Okay.
Yeah, we'll deposit the amount.
Okay. Can you explain step by step?
After receiving the check, if we go directly to the bank, we'll encash the check. Or if we are doing a mobile deposit, we'll just take the pictures from front and back and enter the amount, how much it was on the check, and then debit that amount into our account.
So where you will enter this? Once you scan the check something, so where you enter this amount?
There is a field where it shows up to add the amount.
So which form? Which in a white paper?
Sorry?
You will enter in a white paper or?
No, in the text box.
If it is a mobile project, you have a field to enter the field check amount. So where? Actually in a white paper or any paper is there?
Bank deposit form.
Check deposit slip.
Exactly. I am looking for this one. Bank deposit slip. So what you will do? You will go to the bank. So you will go to first. So I'm just if I want detailed explanation, being a test engineer. Suppose if I am a test engineer, what I will do? I will take my bike or I will take my car. Now I will go to bank. Then I will open the door. I will open the door. Okay, and then I will enter into the security will be there at the door. He will open the door. Once I entered into that one, I will take this copy, deposit slip, bank deposit slip copy. I will take it, and I will fill the details of this check, all the check details. I will update here. I'll update here the check number and the amount and what is the bank. Everything I need to update, amount and everything. My bank account number. If it is required, my mobile number. If it is required, PAN number. Everything I will update here. And I will submit these 2 copies to bank cashier. Then what he will do? He will stamp here and he will stamp here. And this piece will be given to you. This piece will be given to you. Am I right? Understood? Suppose the check is not cleared. Then what you will do? Do you have check this one with you? The physical copy, do you have this one? You don't have, am I right?
No. Yeah.
You don't have. What do you have?
The deposit slip. Yeah.
So why I am speaking this one? In the system, if you want to do customer payment, then deposit slip is most important. Deposit slip is most important. So now let me show you this in the system. So I'm deleting this line. I'm recreating once again. Click on new, select the customer, now enter the amount, whatever you have received. Now there is a method of payment is important. Check method of payment. In this, what we did it, offset account type bank, deposit slip is mandatory, payment reference is mandatory. So here, in the payment reference field, you need to enter check number. And you need to enable use deposit slip. So, offset account type is bank, payment reference is mandatory, use deposit slip is mandatory. All these things are configured in method of payment. The method of payment, we have enabled 3 payment controls. Offset account type is bank, deposit slip is mandatory, payment reference is mandatory. Payment reference is for check number feeding. Deposit slip is this one, this deposit slip. Okay, and offset account type bank. So we have fulfilled this method condition. One is offset account type should be bank. Payment reference number I have entered. Use deposit slip. Now I am posting. So here, deposit slip is empty. Yes, please.
What is the same reference number in this scenario?
Payment reference number is your check number.
Oh, payment
This
reference
check number. This check number you are entering in the physical copy, but you want in the system.
Mm-hmm.
The customer check number.
Okay, thank you.
The customer check number. And you can enter the description like this is ICICI Bank. ICICI Bank, and here Chandanagar branch. For your reference, because you are submitting this physical copy to your bank, you don't have this reference. You have this physical copy. So for that, in the system, I need to update this check number, customer check number, and the deposit slip, and the information whatever you want, you can update here. What is the ICICI, which bank this is related to, what is the branch. And now, if you go here, it is empty, deposit slip is empty. I'm posting here.
But we have not entered the deposit slip number, right?
We have not entered. It will be generated automatically. Functions, deposit slip. Click OK. Click OK. Then the number whatever it is generated here, that number you will update here. In this physical copy, the small piece, whatever the number it is generated here, that number you will update here.
So is that the number provided by bank, right? Or is it generating from ERP system?
No, bank will not give you. This is you are giving 1, 2, 3 numbering as per your comfort, am I right?
Okay.
Bank will not give this numbering. This is a like this. There are so many. It was kept there. There is no number here, right?
Mm.
Agree with me? You are
Yeah, yeah.
giving your own number. So this is a printout. I don't want printout. I'm cancelling printout. It is generated 5005. That number you can enter here. You can enter here and you can keep the filing of this document. For your future reference, if it is not clear this check, what is the proof for you? You can go with this payment, like bank, and you can find this pay slip number, and in your folders you have filed with a physical copy. You can take that one and you can go to the bank and you will inquire why this check is not cleared till now. After 1 week, 10 days. Make sense?
Hi, Satya.
Yes, please.
So you are teaching as on transaction level. It is not on the master level, right?
Transaction level. Yes, transactions. So,
Okay.
actually, see, as I told you, if you are referring in the demo, first you are going to learn transactions. Slowly you are going to learn masters, how to create, and then you need to learn setups and configurations. Once you understood all these things, after 1 month, I'll create a new company and then I will do parameters, setups and configurations, masters and transactions. Actual task, your task is this one. Company creation and parameters, setups and configurations and masters. That is your task. Transaction is not your task, but you are going to help these people. Then what are the tasks doing by this business users? You need to understand by sitting here in the software. That is the reason you are learning this transaction. So if you ask me how many times I have created a vendor payment means in my life, I have 23 years of experience. I never posted one vendor invoice vendor payment in the live environment till now. In the live environment, I have never posted. But if you want to understand what the business people are doing, definitely you need to understand by doing this dummy practice. Got it? Yeah?
Got it,
Is that
Satya.
answer to your question?
Got it, Satya. So as a finance user, we are only creating the transactions.
Because we are going to become a finance functional consultant. We are going to become a finance functional consultant. That is implementation consultant or support consultant. Then you need to test. If you want to test one scenario, you need to practice with the system. That is the reason you are learning. In the live environment or in the production environment, you will never post this transaction in reality. Until and unless if you are joining as an end user. If you are joining as an end user, as an accountant, or as an end user, business user, then only you need to do it. Otherwise, you are practicing only. You are practicing. Yeah? Is it clear?
Okay. Yeah, very much. Thank you, Satya.
You're welcome. Yeah, Shravan, I think you are speaking something.
No, Satya, I'm good. Thank you.
So, whatever we are doing, as I told you, this vendor invoice, vendor payment, customer invoice, customer payment, this task will be executed by business users. You are not going to do it. So that is the reason in the market there are many people, finance functional consultants, they don't know what is debit, what is credit also. They are becoming a finance consultants. No issues because this who will do it? The business user will do it. The business user will do it. You are not going to do it. But so that is the reason even many people don't know about debits and credits. They became a finance consultant, finance functional consultants. But I don't want my students. I cannot speak like my students. Whoever is learned from me, I don't want half to put knowledge. So if you know everything, it is very easy to you to explain to the business users. So that is the reason you need to learn these 4 debits and credits. If you learn, you are a perfect finance functional consultant. If you don't know also, you can become a finance consultant, no issue. No one will ask you about these things. But if you learn, you can explain to the business user very clearly with debits and credits. Okay? So now, in future, if it is not clear, this check is not clear. So, in customer check, in the customer payment, check number means payment reference number. In future, if you want to track customer check, in the system the field name is payment reference number. Okay, let me show you once again this process. Let me show you once again. Accounts receivable module, collapse all, payments, customer payment journal. Okay, just give me 1 minute. I will be back in 1 minute, please. Okay, I'm back. So, if you want to do customer payment, accounts receivable, payments, customer payment journal, click on new button, select the journal name. So, how to create this one? This is a configuration. So, if you click on right click and view details, this is creating a journal name. So, there are so many journal names. How to create? You will understand this one later. Not now. This is configurations. So, in learning, I told you like setups and configurations. You need to learn this one. That is your task. How to create this customer payment journal, the journal name, how to create is your task. But you are not learning now. After some time, you are going to learn this one. Okay. Now you can click on lines button or you can click on journal batch number. Either one you can click. Now you need to select the customer. So from which customer you have received check, you need to select. And for customer payment, we don't have field called check. We don't have field called check. It is payment reference number. The check whatever you have received from your customer, the check whatever you have received, the check number is here. It will be here in this one. That number, check number, you need to enter here as a payment reference number. Okay, and you need to enable use deposit slip because I want this should be filled. I'm going to fill this one. Whenever I'm submitting, I need to fill this one. Because in this deposit slip, you are going to enter your bank account number, your name, date, and customer check number and amount. Here in words you will enter, and here you are entering in the numbers, figures, and you need to sign this document and you need to submit to the bank. So deposit slip is mandatory. And check number, whatever you are submitting, that number you are going to enter here. And what is the bank details? It is SBI, like Patancheru branch. What are these? You are going to enter. And the amount. So if it is a customer check, means your bank balance will be increased. That means your bank balance will be debited and customer will be credited. Okay. So this I want this should be mandatory. User should not miss this number and user should not miss this one. User should not miss this bank details. For to make up all these things, we have used the one setup called method of payment. If you right click view details, this is one of the method of payment. Check. In this, we have configured. This is setup and configurations.
Satya, one question here. So in that setup, right, it's showing two things. Payment reference is mandatory, check number is mandatory. But both are same, right, in this case?
So here, in this case, check number is field called payment reference number you are using. So in customer payment, customer check means you need to remember it is payment reference but not check number. Check number, you are filling the field called payment reference. The payment reference you are using as a check number, customer check number. Okay, got it? Yeah. So in the system, the field payment reference field you are using for customer check number to fill this information. Is it clear to you?
Yes.
Okay. Now you can post.
Sir, if customer deposit,
Proceed.
sir, if customer directly deposit check in the bank, then how, sir, how we will get the details?
So then it is electronic payment reference number. Usually, customer will not deposit in your bank. Usually, he will arrange it to you. If it is electronic fund transfer, he will do transfer. That is EFT, electronic fund transfer. He can do it, but he will not submit in your bank. Usually, that will not be happened. If it is happened, they need to give the information to you properly. Usually, they will arrange a check to you and you will deposit in the bank. Otherwise, you can use electronic fund transfer. Yeah, yes, please, Raj.
Yeah, if he is having lot of transactions with us, and then he created TPR or some process, payment process, then automatically check will be created in bank account, no, sir.
In that case, you can use electronic fund transfer. So, you can use that electronic fund transfer and you can enter the payment reference number, whatever electronic document you are using, that number, they will give information to you. You will enter that number.
Okay, sir. Okay, I got it.
So it is anything. If it is suppose nowadays there is a Google Pay, there are so many like payment methods are there. That is electronic fund transfer. Then if it is transferred, once it is deposited in your bank, then there will be a reference number will be generated. That reference number you can enter here.
If there is 100 transactions, sir, if there is 100 transactions, for those transactions reference, he will be giving.
Yes, exactly. Whatever the number of transactions, they need to give. Yeah. Because we need a proof, right? In our bank, there are so many transactions. So they will need information from the customer. Fine. Now, immediately, deposit slip number is not there. You need to generate this number by clicking on functions, deposit slip, click OK. This is a print format, report print format. Print is not required for me. Automatically number is generated. This number whatever it is there, I will enter here in the physical copy.
So, such a quick question. So, in a real-time scenario, I'll close the journal and then get the deposit slip number and then go to the bank and enter the deposit slip number and the check, give it to the bank. Is that the process?
No, actually, while submitting check, they will not ask any number here. This filing purpose, you are going to this small piece for your filing purpose, for your future reference, you are giving this number 6 and you are keeping with you.
Oh, got it.
This deposit slip number is not required for the bank.
Yeah.
Right? That is not required. It is irrelevant. For your future reference, we need. So we'll keep here number here in this corner or here in this corner in this small slip. I will give number and I will file this one in my file in my folder.
Understand. Thank you.
Yeah. Any more questions, Steve? Okay, now it is clear, right? 7 payment reference number means it is your customer check number.
Yeah. Thank you.
Suppose while doing this one, here I am doing one more transaction, customer payment. Photo lines. I am selecting the customer. Your voice is very low. Someone is speaking. Yeah, Venu. Yes, please. Okay. Customer is paying.
through NEFT.
Okay, okay.
How can we get the transaction number, sir?
So after receiving that NEFT, electronic fund transfer, any electronic fund transfer, NEFT, then you will receive that number. Actually, there will be one reference number, right? Agree? Even if there is electronic fund transfer also, there will be one reference number. That number you can use. Instead of check number, it is a reference number.
UTR number.
Yeah, whatever it is, the number. See, whenever you are doing bank transaction, definitely it is a Google Pay or NEFT or RTGS or Paytm, any transfer, there will be one reference number will be there. That number you need to enter here. Make sense? Okay? Is it clear to Venu?
Okay, sir, got it.
When is it clear? I hope it is clear. Okay? Fine. So now I am entering here, suppose $50 or $500. I am selecting the method of payment check. So we have electronic fund transfer also. There is one more. You can use it. At that time, I don't enable this deposit slip. Not required. Only payment reference. So now I am skipping this one. I am trying to post. Business users, I have given information like enter this number, but they have neglected. Then it is not posting. So blue ribbon, orange ribbon, red. I told you already yesterday. That I have given explanation. I think it is in, I have explained in trade and logistics. So there are 3 colors. Blue, yellow. This yellow is like color change to orange. Red. Blue means if it is only blue is coming, that is success. The process is success. If it is coming orange, it is warning. And if it is red, it is stopping the process. Stop the process. So look at this one. It is coming red. Red circle. It is stopping. What is the reason? Here, message details. It is telling like deposit slip must be filled in. And payment reference not specified. Payment reference is not specified. Deposit slip is must be filled in. So it is giving a warning message. The reason behind why it is giving this kind of messages, in the method of payment we have made the check number mandatory, sorry, payment reference number is mandatory and deposit slip is mandatory. So now I have enabled this deposit slip. Still I have neglected this one. I have not entered anything. Now I am trying to post. Okay, then if you look at this one, it is getting once again error messages. You are getting once again error messages. What is this error messages? It is, if you click on message details, deposit slip, here payment reference is not specified. Payment reference is not specified. It is telling like, yes, if it is a deposit slip, payment reference must be done. So now, if you enter, suppose, payment reference number 65 or 5602034. So this is the number. But actually, the number is 35, but my mistakenly have entered 34. But system cannot validate. That is your mistake. Instead of 35, you have entered 34. So you need to make sure you means business users. Okay. So the number is exist or not, it will validate. That's it. Whether it is a 5-digit number, 6-digit number, what it is mistake, system will not validate. You need to verify properly. So I have entered correctly 35. Now you can post. So once again, deposit slip number is not available here because you have submitted. Once it is submitted, you need to generate deposit slip. Click OK. Now this is a print format. This is a print format, deposit slip print format. If you want, you can take, otherwise you can skip. Now number is generated. This number you need to update here. In this small piece, you need to update number and you need to keep filing for your future purpose and you can proceed. Okay, and the voucher is, here it will show you cash or bank account data to customer account credit. Or my bank balance is increasing, it is debit, and the customer balance account will be credited. Customer balance we need to decrease because he paid money, we need to decrease. Suppose 20,000 he has to pay, 5,000 paid. Then we need to decrease customer balance. We need to decrease customer balance from 20,000 to 15,000. So by entering minus 5,000, I am decreasing customer balance. Because customer had already paid 5,000. So from 20,000, I need to decrease 5,000, then it will be 15,000. Clear? Any questions on this point? Customer payment. Is it clear to everyone? Okay. So Monday, yes please.
Hello.
Yes please.
Sir, here deposit slip means Here deposit slip means the system is automatically generated that number.
Yes. Yeah, exactly.
Okay, sir.
Because it is generating by the system, that number, whatever it is generated, that number you need to enter here. So from where it is generating means, this number, from where it is generating means, we have a setup. Let me show you that setup. This setup you will understand later, but it is in cash and bank management, collapse all, setup, cash and bank management parameters, number sequences, here deposit slip number sequence. It is, we need to configure. How to configure this I will explain you later. This is a number sequence.
So continuation of this question. So in the real world scenario, these numbers will be provided by the banks, right? So whatever the banks will configure.
Bank will not give. You are going to configure. This is your internal number. It is your internal number. It is not linked to any bank. Because you are keeping this file in your folders. For that you are keeping the numbering. You are giving some numbering and you are filing in your folders. Yes, please go on.
So for testing purposes, we are configuring this to get some test data. But in real world scenario, do we use the same process to configure based upon customer requirement?
Yeah, same process. But I will explain you the company creation process after 1 month. At that time you will understand clearly.
Okay, for now, but this is for our testing purpose, we are configuring this, right?
Yes, exactly.
Okay, thank you.
Any more questions, team? Anyone? If no questions, so Monday I am going to teach you about vendor payment. Means you are giving check to your vendor. This is, you have received check from your customer. That is customer check. You are giving check to your vendor. That is vendor payment. So on Monday I will explain you clearly. If it is a vendor payment, vendor payment journal, then you are giving check to your vendor. So the field name is now check only. Okay. How to use the check number, how to enter and how to process, you will understand on Monday clearly. This is, you are giving check to your vendor means it is check number. Okay. And one more thing, Monday the GoToMeeting number will be changed. Okay. GoToMeeting number will be changed. Whoever is in touch with institute, you can approach institute. Whoever is in touch with me, you can ping me in WhatsApp. So I will give you a new GoToMeeting link, mostly on Sunday morning. Sunday morning or Sunday afternoon, I will arrange you GoToMeeting link. Whoever is in touch with institute, you can ask the institute. Whoever is in touch with me, you can ask me. Yeah. Yes, tell me.
So don't we have class tomorrow?
No, it is for you, Bhavana, you are in USA. It is Sunday to Thursday. Sunday evening to Thursday evening. In India, it is Monday morning to Friday morning.
Oh yeah, right. That makes sense. Thank you. Sorry about it.
So for you, Friday evening and Saturday evening, there is no session for you. So in India, it is Monday to Friday. Monday to Friday. Tomorrow Saturday, in India it is tomorrow Saturday and Sunday. So for Saturday and Sunday, I will conduct this session like manufacturing. So on Saturday and Sunday, I will conduct the session manufacturing related 6 to 8:30. This is another module I will teach. Saturday, Sundays. Okay? Fine. Any more questions, team? Before we end the session? Yes, please.
Satyaji, do I have to be in that 6 to 8:30 program on Saturdays and Sundays?
No, no. Actually, you will be. I discuss with Sai, and you are going to join in this session. We'll discuss in one-to-one session. You can call me at 9 a.m. 9 a.m. Bhuna. I'll discuss with you.
9 a.m. from
Satya,
9
can you?
a.m.
After 1 hour, exactly after 1 hour, you can call me.
Okay,
Okay.
okay.
Satya, can you share me the demo? Is it a new session for the SCM manufacturing or like it is a continuing session tomorrow?
No, this is different. This is different. So this is first you need to learn these things for this one.
Sorry,
Okay.
Satya, I can't hear you.
Yeah. So am I audible to
Sorry,
you?
Satya, I can't hear you.
But remaining people are able to hear me?
Your voice is breaking in between.
Oh, just give me a minute. I think there is a network issue maybe. Yeah. Is it clear now, Karthik?
Yes, Satya. It's better now.
Tell me now. Karthik, actually this is separate batch, Karthik, separately. So, if you want to learn manufacturing, first you need to learn trade and logistics. Already, are you working in a dynamics already?
Yes.
How long you are working already?
Dynamics, but not related to F&O, working as a HR and payroll module.
Okay, okay. So, if you want to learn this manufacturing, it is better to learn first trade and logistics. After that, we can look for this module later on. See, if you want to become a SCM, if you want to become a SCM consultant, SCM junior consultant is trade and logistics is SCM junior consultant. And if you learn warehouse management, then it is a SCM senior consultant.
Okay,
and if you
okay,
learn this one also, SCM expert.
Acha.
This is
Got
junior
it.
consultant. This is two together senior consultant. This is expert.
And one more thing, from the F&O side, like we have like MBA 310, 3, what about the?
So, yeah, for finance, it is first finance if you learn, then you are a finance junior consultant. Later, you need to learn this one also. Then finance senior consultant together. And if you want to be, if you learn project management and accounting, you are a finance expert. So first you need to learn finance, junior consultant. Finance and P&L, senior consultant. Finance, P&L, PMA, finance expert.
Okay. Will you teach like project management and accounting also?
Yes. So in the weekends, once it is, I will teach this one. Once this batch is completed, I will start this one. Once it is completed, I will start this.
Okay, I got it. Yeah, Satya, you can let us know like when you start the PMA, I'll join.
Sure. Who is asking? Shravan. So once you join any sessions, you will get my contacts, Shravan. Then we can discuss later. First, primary requirement is these two for any consultants. Once you learn this one, you can join for PMA. So PMA I will publish in the group, in the WhatsApp group. I have a lot of around more than 600 people WhatsApp group. In that WhatsApp group, I will publish and Shravan, once you got a contact, definitely I'll inform you about this PMA.
Yeah, sure.
Mostly in the month of January, I'm going to start. If you have my contact directly, Shravan, you can ping me. If you don't have, you can follow up with Institute.
Yeah, I don't have. I'll follow up with Institute.
Yeah, fine. But this one, mostly project management accounting, mostly I'm going to start in the month of January, not now, because manufacturing batch is running already. It will be little bit more time, 3 to 4 months, minimum 3 to 4 months it will take. Once it is completed, then I will start this one. Yeah.
Sir, Vishnu here, sir.
So, yes, please. Yeah, Vishnu.
Finance module, how duration is like how many months, sir? 1 month or 2 months?
So, this module it is 2.5 months, and this module it is 2.5 months. It is parallel. This these two together always. So 6 to 7 and 7 to 8 always. It may be this traded logistics may be finished 1 week before us. Maybe. But finance it is 2.5 months. This is 2 to 2.5 months. So it is not like exactly in 2.5 months it will be finished. It may be delayed also. If you are asking many questions, it will be delayed. Otherwise, it will be finished in 2.5 months. Okay?
Okay.
Any more questions, team? Any more questions? Okay. If nothing, then we can wind up the session for today. We'll connect once again on Monday morning, 6 a.m. for T&L, 7 a.m. for finance. See you all. Bye-bye.
Thank you. Have a good day.
Yeah, bye.
Thank you.
Welcome.